This is a review of the Aerb wireless Bluetooth speaking mouse. Inside the box, you'll find the USB charging cable to charge the mouse with. There is an internal battery, and you'll also find the user manual. The mouse itself is a full-size mouse. You can see I've got a rather large hand, but it's quite comfortable to hold. The mouse weighs in at 4 1/8 ounces, and the charging cable is 1 meter long, or roughly 39 inches. This mouse has an internal battery rated at 900 milliampere hours. Its input likes to be charged with 5 volts and 150 milliamperes. When it's red, it indicates that it's charging, and it turns green when it's fully charged. The working hours per charge is 6 hours. For continuous working, it's also rated at 6 hours. Inside of this mouse is a Bluetooth compatible connection, which allows you to stream music to the mouse itself. The speaker is a 3-watt speaker. At the top of the mouse here, you'll see a DPI adjustment push button. You'll see a thumb wheel. You'll see a left and a right mouse button. In the center, you'll see the perforated section. This is the output for the speaker, and here is actually a microphone that you can use to take and make calls with. Here on the side is a pair button to pair it with your phone. The plus and minus buttons represent plus volume, minus volume, or next song, skip back to the previous song. The sides of the mouse are nicely covered with a rubber material to give you a nice gripping surface. On the front of the mouse here, you'll see the charging port that I use to charge the mouse. And on the bottom here, you'll see the off-on switch here, which turns the mouse off and on. And this also turns the speaker off or on. So in this case, I'm going to flip it on and turn. And you can see that it says that there's power on to the mouse itself, to the speaker system. And I turn the mouse on, you can see it flash looking to start working and operate on a surface. When you want to pair this mouse, you want to take the mouse and press the scroll button, press it down, and press the right key button, and hold it for 4 to 8 seconds. And when you do this, you can see it blinking red and blue, which means it's looking for a pair. While the mouse is flashing, my computer is flashed up. I told it to look for a device, and it says it's found a Bluetooth mouse. I'm going to click it and tell it to connect. After quite some trouble, I finally got this device to pair with my computer. The problem I had is you actually have to pair it twice. First of all, when you turn it on, there are 2 buttons on the bottom, as I've shown you before. They're actually power buttons. This one's the power button for the mouse, and this one's the power button for the speaker. When you turn on the power button for the mouse, you have to press down the scroll wheel and the right button and hold them for about 4 to 8 seconds. And then what happens is the Bluetooth will pair with your computer, and then the mouse works perfectly. Unfortunately, the speaker doesn't work. The reason for that is you have to turn on the speaker's side, which I had done, but it wouldn't pair up with my computer. I suddenly realized that I had multiple Bluetooth devices in the room, my wife's iPad, my iPhone, and I went and got them, and sure enough, this was trying to pair with the iPads and iPhones. I turned the Bluetooth off on all of those devices, turned the speaker off. It says to you, power off. Turn it back on. It said power on, and then it said pairing, and lo and behold, it synced to my computer. So now I can play music on my computer, or whatever, and the sound volume will come out of here.
Power on. Power off. Power on.
You heard the bleep there. That bleep is indicating to me that it's pairing. When it pairs with the computer, it actually sees it as a Bluetooth headset like on a phone. That's because it has a microphone in it, and it has the full capability of a speaker. So on my computer screen, a Bluetooth headphone will appear on the bottom row of my screen. After my testing, the mouse works perfectly. The mouse functions working nicely. In addition to that, the speaker's working. I did some playing around I have the volume on the computer turned up full blast, and I also did the adjustments here on the volume of the mouse, so it is a bit louder. Here we go, I'll play it again for you. The thing that's a bit confusing for this device is that you actually have to pair the mouse as one item. Your computer will recognize that and install the drivers to use a Bluetooth mouse. And then you turn on the switch for the speaker, and if you've not paired with another device or there's none in the room, the speaker here will then pair with your computer and install a different set of drivers. That unusual circumstance I didn't understand fully. It's not, I don't think, so clear in the instruction manual, but it did work, and it's working fine. Just a comment, the mouse is designed for right-handed people. It is a large mouse. It's quite comfortable for my hand, but my wife is left-handed, so for her, this was a bit awkward. This is a final comment. Even though I gave this a 5-star review, that's only because I got it working and doing the things it was supposed to do. It is a good speaker. It is a good mouse. I have to tell you, though, in playing with it and trying to get it to work and the timing and how to sequence the pairing of the mouse and the speaker itself, it took me well over an hour to figure out the nuances. I think the instruction manual does need some work. Many people will get frustrated with the product because of that, but functionally it does work very well. After getting this mouse working, going through all the controls, getting the mouse to work as a mouse and also as a speaker, I really like this product. First impressions, I was going to give it a poor review because I couldn't get the speaker to work. I just wish the instruction manual was a bit clearer, but after it's working, I really have to say that I give this item a 5-star review. This would be great for a laptop, for example, that has Bluetooth, where you can connect this up, have a better speaker than probably what's in your laptop. The speaker actually sounds quite good. It's a good product. I'd like you to know that this review was done by JJCEO. I was supplied a sample for test and evaluation, and I promise to give a fair and honest review.